I am live again, in case, and we're hoping it lasts. Maybe I better talk less because the thing said that we didn't have a good wireless connection, which JV would like you to know is a total lie. We have an outstanding wireless connection here. I think, maybe some people can't even deal with the speed that we're running here. It's a very next level thing. So, anyway, I was at the beach with my family a couple of years ago, and I had my guitar with me because I would play Roman tunes before bed, sometimes Palisades Park, sometimes a lot of Grateful Dead songs. That's a whole different story. But he went to sleep, and the guitar was there, and I was just sitting there, and I looked at a notebook, and I had a title, and it said, Andrew Eldritch Moves Back to Leeds. And I had a little bit of a verse, and I started to kind of do a Johnny Cash thing, and it went like this. Let me see if I'm nervous, I have to be honest with you. So I wrote the first verse through the chorus, and I put it away for a while. And I'll explain that to you. But let me just play the song. Let me stop talking. This is Andrew Eldritch is Moving Back to Leeds. There's indifference on the wind, but a faint gust of hope at a club nobody goes to, with a musty velvet rope, guys in motorhead jackets who knew him way back when. Haven't raised a drink in years, but now meet up again to remember how it was when they all thought they'd move away and ride in Lotus 7s through the London streets one day. Nobody ever gets away. Even the best of us come back someday. To the unmarked rooms where the dry dust breathes. Andrew Eldritch is moving back to Leeds. There's a rusted fog machine in a concrete storage space. Letter number combinations with no meaning on its face. They won't make these anymore. It's a wooden coach and four. No one will even steal it if you leave it by the door. With no sign to mark it's going, no tombstone for its grave. There will be goodbyes by dozens, so practice being brave. No one anticipates the rush. The breezy feeling of the faceless crush. At the ends of things where the salvage bleeds. Andrew Eldritch is moving back to Leeds. They don't throw him a parade. He just comes in on a train. One suitcase in his hand and an old army backpack from the Second World War, from a Leipzig second-hand store. Pick the keys up from the agent, everything's been taken care of. No big changes in the roadways since you left that I'm aware of. A few old buildings gone to dust and some new ones in the way. They'll look just like the old ones when the winds have had their say. See the children bound for London, you'll all be back too. Everybody tests the membrane, but no one pushes through. Come on boys, that'll be enough. You'd think your old friends wouldn't play so tough. Like a basket by the Nile, hiding down among the reeds. Andrew Eldritch is moving back to Leeds. So I wrote the first verse and chorus of that, and I was playing it and doing this Johnny Cash type strumming pattern. But I was writing mainly at the piano in those days because Roma was 2.5, 3, and he wanted to be around when I was doing it. He liked to look at the GarageBand thing happening. So let me put this over here. So I had the lyric, and I was hanging out, and I started going like, and it sounded pretty cool, right? When I could do that, make an ego to an alien. Everything's been taken care of. And I thought that's kind of interesting, and it was cool. So I did it using a Fender Rhodes tone. And then once you have one, well, if you're me and you like patterns, then you say, what if I did another one? And then especially if you're me and you like wake Peter up in the middle of the night and go, Peter, what if the next one was all Fender Rhodes? And Peter, it's a cool idea. Did you really think? No, it's good. It's good. All Fender Rhodes. All no guitars. So I wrote about 14 songs, 12 of which made the album. It's my sad duty to inform you that the song "Get High and Listen to the Cure" is not on the album, but "Abandoned Flesh" is, and "The Great King and the Silver Flame" attunement is, and "Andrew Eldritch" is, and "Rain in Soho" is, with a vocal arrangement by Dan Perry, sung by members of the Nashville Symphony Chorus, who were doing a Mahler symphony that night. It was very exciting, and two arrangements vocal arrangements by Robert Bailey, who was fresh from a gig with Garth Brooks, and he flew to the studio and had four guys do some amazing vocals on a song called "We Do It Different" on the West Coast, and on "Wear Black," which I think is one of the best songs I've ever written. I'm really proud of this record. It is about looking at the things that you used to spend time with to try and heal yourself when you were kind of doing it on autopilot.